What would you say if I told you that you didn't have to train abs whatsoever to get abs? I'm doing this vlog on like a completely unmade bed, but it gets the best lighting in this room, so we will carry on. So, six pack, abs. How are we gonna show them? And the secret to getting these abs, and the secret that not many fitness people tell you, or like the fitness industry doesn't tell you, what it will tell you is 6-minute ab blasters that'll give you abs, or get shredded in a week, get your abs popped out. That's what they'll tell you, and they'll tell you what foods to eat to get abs, and they will tell you what exercises and what to do. Let me just crush that right now and say no, that's not how it works. We're going to get into this. I'm going to talk to you about some myths that are out there about getting abs, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the science of what abdominal fat is, abdominals, fat in general, and how to simply show your abs. So let's start with, I'm going to start to bust one myth that I've heard, and that is you can target a specific area of your body to lose fat. You cannot do that. That's a lie. That's called spot reduction, and you physically cannot do that. So we're gonna just put this in a little box here, and that is if you've got specific days to target doing ab workouts to target your abs and your stomach, thinking that you're going to lose fat in that area, doing ab exercises to specifically target your stomach and to lose fat in that area, then please, my friend, please stop doing that, because that's not going to work. The reason is there's study after study after study after study, and I could show you these if you want, but I feel like if I'm putting a bunch of studies up on here, you might fall asleep. So we're not going to do that. What I'm telling you now is that spot reduction isn't a thing, so you cannot target a specific area of your body to lose fat. What you do instead is you go into a caloric deficit. Now, that is eating less than you are moving. So moving more, eating less. Therefore, you will lose weight. The sad part of that, not sad, it's obviously great, you're losing weight, you're losing fat from somewhere. Why are you complaining? But you may lose it in somewhere that you haven't specifically wanted to lose it. Doesn't matter. You may lose it in your bingo wings first, or you may lose it in the back of your thighs. I'm just saying, you may have a little bit more stubborn fat here so that it won't get lost. Doing 1,000 crunches every night, no. Ab training is getting your abs stronger, of course, but it's not going to get them visible. Now, visibility. Here we go. Your abdominals have 3 layers. You've got a deep layer. That's the deep layer. You've got the intermediate layer. And finally, you've got the superficial layer. So that's the one that is right at the front. That's what you can see. And that's what you can train to be visible. That is to train in to get them genuine 6-packs. So doing ab training, I will never say don't do that, because obviously it's training your body. Like, well done, you're doing some training, you're exercising, happy days. However, if you've got a layer of fat over that superficial abdominal, you're not gonna see it. End of. Don't question that. It's like if I've got a really pretty flower and then I just put a box over it, you're not gonna see the flower because there's a box on top of the flower. So I need to get rid of that box so I can see the pretty flower. I see that as a good what's the word? Metaphor. So that's one secret into your abs, that you have to get rid of the fat first, and that secret is calorie deficit. So move more, eat less, work out your calories. We'll be figuring out a calorie calculator. I'll be helping you work out your calories in some form of my videos. But work out your calories, eat those calories, and move more than those calories. Simple? I think so. Myth buster number 2 is similar to the first one, but training your abs is the only way that you will see abs, or that's the only way that you can physically train abs. So crunches, plank, leg raises, bicycle crunches, reverse crunches, crunches. Is that how you train your abs? Yeah, it's a form of it, But it's not the only way. And the best way to train your core as well as your abdominals is through weight training. So we've got to see core exercises as important as specifically training your abs. So core, that's in your balance, that's keeping your whole body working and keeping it stable. Weight training, all the best ways in weight training, you can obviously be doing balance and yoga and Pilates and but weight training, change your body's composition, get it moving in a different way, get it building muscle and change your body composition. Now, compound exercises, deadlifts, squats, lunges, all of that, compound is using more than one joint. So it means that's a tough workout and you need your core engaged in that to keep your whole body working. So you will be building your core by simply doing a load of squats. That is training your core because of how much you're having to keep your body upright and balanced while you are squatting. There's another little tip, little secret into your abs. Get some compound movements into your work. Get weight training done. You're losing fat as you're building this muscle. Losing fat again, only if you're in a calorie deficit. And there we go. Other ways of helping to lose fat, of course, as I love this, but I'll always say it, HIIT training is brilliant if you've only got 20 minutes a day. But again, that is only if you're working at 100% maximum. The reason HIIT training has been shown in studies to help you lose fat is because of the afterburn effect it has. The fact that you are in so much intensity that you need to replace that oxygen. Like you're using so much oxygen whilst you're working so hard that your body for the rest of the day is having to replace that oxygen that you've lost, so therefore it's still burning calories. So that 20-minute workout was as effective as doing a 45-minute run, or do you know what I mean? Am I getting through to you right now? So that is another way of really effectively helping you to burn fat. It's not going to burn fat specifically, but it's going to help you in that process. This is great. This is efficient talking to you. So I'm not going to blabber on any longer. I'm letting you know that to train your core, to train your abs, you want to be doing compound movements. You want to be getting into that weight training, getting some core work done. Train that body of yours. Then, to be able to visibly see the trained abs, lose fat. I'm not telling you to lose fat in your stomach, I'm telling you to lose fat in general. So that is to lose fat all over your body until your stomach is like, yeah, I'm ready to leave. There's no other question to it. That's all I'm going to tell you now. Abs. Have a lovely day. Like and subscribe if you want to see any more of these. Leave some comments about if you want to know anything to do with anything fitness related. Even if it's not fitness related, then I will do a video on it if it's interesting. Thank you for a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Bye.